Today's question is all about how do I make sure things are sized appropriately? This is the Creative Crafters Podcast. Hi, I'm Bette from Bette's Makes, and this is your questions answered. Now, the biggest thing with sizing is when I look on the screen, I know it's a 1 inch square, but in my mind, when I look at that square, it doesn't really make any sense to me. It just doesn't. It is, 1 inch, but it looks like, half an inch to me when I take a look at it. So the big thing is go to the grid inside of Design Space, and once you're in there, you'll see the little 1 inch. What I do generally, if you have a small ruler, that is a small ruler, and you put it up to the screen to see what the spacing is, on my screen, 1 inch is more than the inch that shows. So the biggest trick here is to go down to the zoom and increase your zoom until the 1 inch matches, of course, your inch. And it's usually 150 will give you the exact size. So what you see is what you get at that point. So if you leave your zoom at 150, you're really good to go as far as sizing goes, and it makes more sense. I mean, just take a thing like, let's just grab a heart, for example, in the shapes. If you take a look at it, it's a 2 inch item, and it's going to fit in your 2 inch grid that you've now created at 150%, and now it looks more realistic. It's something that I can relate to. I can put my hands up to it, and it really feels like the correct sizing. So that's my little trick, is to go into Design Space, increase the zoom until the 1 inch squares equal 1 inch on your ruler. That means taking a ruler to the screen and making sure that it fits in. Now it generally zooms 25% each time, which is 1/4 of an inch, so you will know how to set your particular machine. So this has been your questions answer and the Creative Crafters Podcast.